Individuals frequently resort to personal loans as a solution that is both flexible and easy to get if they are presented with unforeseen financial obstacles or possibilities. In the sea of financial institutions that provide loans, one that stands out among the rest is NetCredit. In this video, we will delve into the complexities of NetCredit's personal loans, investigating the advantages and downsides of these loans, evaluating the application procedure, analyzing customer experiences, and ultimately answering the question of whether or not you should trust NetCredit for personal loans. Borrowers from all around the United States can get personal loans using the internet lending platform provided by NetCredit. These loans are unsecured. The lending organization first opened its doors in 2012 and quickly became well known for providing loans to customers with a wide range of credit histories. The provision of user-friendly and uncomplicated financial solutions is at the heart of NetCredit's mission, which aims to assist people in accomplishing their objectives. Pros: flexible eligibility criteria. The fact that NetCredit's qualifying requirements are flexible is one of the service's most significant advantages. Because the organization takes into account a wide range of criteria in addition to the customer's credit ratings, it is feasible for customers to qualify even if they have less than perfect credit. Customizable repayment plans. The fact that bespoke repayment options are offered sets NetCredit apart from its competitors. Borrowers have the option of choosing terms that are in line with their current level of financial stability, which makes for a more individualized and convenient borrowing experience. Quick application process. The application procedure for NetCredit can be completed online in a fast and effective manner. The application can be filled out by the borrower from the convenience of their own homes, and the approval process is completed in a reasonable amount of time. Clear terms and conditions. In all of its interactions, NetCredit places an emphasis on being completely transparent. The terms and circumstances of the loans are laid out in a clear manner, which assists borrowers in making decisions based on accurate information. Availability across the United States. The fact that the services offered by NetCredit are accessible to people living in a number of different states makes them available to a diverse pool of prospective borrowers. Cons: interest rates can be high. The fact that NetCredit's interest rates can be relatively high is one of the company's most important drawbacks. This is especially true for borrowers with lower credit scores. It is absolutely necessary for potential borrowers to give serious consideration to the whole cost of the loan. Origination fees. Origination costs are something that certain borrowers may have to pay for, which can add to the total cost of the loan. When determining whether the loan is within one's financial means, it is essential to take this aspect into consideration. Limited loan amounts. Individuals who are looking for higher quantities of money may find themselves in a difficult position due to the possibility that NetCredit will place limits on the loan amounts it is willing to provide. Not available in all states. Although NetCredit is present in a number of states, the company's services are not offered in all of them. This restriction can make it more difficult for potential borrowers in some areas. The application process. Step-by-step guide. Online application. Prospective borrowers are required to submit an online application that can be found on the NetCredit website in order to get the process of applying for a loan started. The application would normally request details concerning one's personal and financial circumstances. Verification of information. The information that the applicant provides will be subject to verification by NetCredit. This may include researching the borrower's credit history, as well as evaluating the borrower's general financial condition. Loan offer. The borrower will be given an offer for a loan by NetCredit once their application has been approved. This offer includes specifics like the loan amount, the interest rate, and the terms for making payments back on the loan. Acceptance of terms. The borrower has the option of electronically accepting the loan offer if they are content with the terms that are offered. It is of the utmost need to do a thorough examination of the conditions, which must include the APR, the repayment schedule, and any fees that may be related. Funding. After the borrower has indicated that they will accept the terms of the loan offer, the money will normally be sent within a few business days. It is possible for the timeline for funding to change depending on the bank that the borrower uses and the verification process. Customer experiences. Positive feedback. Customer service. Positive comments have been made on the quality of customer assistance provided by NetCredit. Users are grateful for the promptness with which the customer care team responds to questions and issues, as well as their willingness to do so. Ease of application. The procedure of applying for a loan online is regarded by many potential borrowers as being both straightforward and convenient. The uncomplicated user interface helps to create a satisfying overall experience for the user. Flexibility in repayment. Borrowers who place a high importance on repayment flexibility benefit greatly from the customizable plans offered by NetCredit. Because of this feature, they are able to modify the loan terms so that they are more appropriate for their current financial situation. Criticisms. High interest rates. The comparatively high interest rates are a frequent point of contention, particularly among persons who have credit ratings that are not as high as others. A number of borrowers have voiced their displeasure with the fees associated with borrowing through NetCredit. Origination fees. There have been reports of borrowers being dissatisfied with origination fees because they consider these additional payments to be onerous. Limited loan amounts. People who are looking for greater loan amounts could discover that NetCredit's constraints are too restrictive for their needs. Those who have considerable financial requirements may find this to be a disadvantage. Trustworthiness and credibility. Regulatory compliance. The operation of NetCredit is carried out in accordance with the state norms and legislation governing lending. Because the organization is open and honest about its terms and conditions, borrowers are more likely to trust the company. Before engaging into any kind of loan agreement, however, it is absolutely necessary for borrowers to perform all of the necessary research and check that they have a complete comprehension of the conditions. Customer protection. Borrowers, like to borrowers at any other type of lending institution, need to be informed of their rights and duties. The client protection efforts that are made possible by NetCredit come from the company's commitment to industry standards, data protection procedures, and privacy rules. In order to make decisions based on accurate information, borrowers should familiarize themselves with the terms and procedures established by NetCredit. Should you trust NetCredit for personal loans? In the end, whether or not you should trust NetCredit for personal loans relies on your specific financial circumstances, requirements, and level of comfort with taking risks. There are certain advantages to using NetCredit, including the fact that it provides a versatile approach to personal loans and places an emphasis on accessibility for a wide variety of consumers. When to consider NetCredit? If you need a loan but have less than perfect credit, you can still get one. If you place a high emphasis on having a streamlined application procedure online. If you desire adaptability in the terms of the payback. Points for consideration. Conduct an analysis of the total cost of the loan, taking into account the interest rates as well as any prospective fees. Before making a choice, it is important to investigate several alternative lenders and weigh their terms. Alternatives to explore. When looking for potentially lower interest rates, traditional banks and credit unions are good options to consider. Consider looking into peer-to-peer lending sites because they provide competitive interest rates. Investigate the offerings of many different online lenders, comparing their terms, and selecting the one that best meets your requirements. Although NetCredit might be a good choice for individuals looking for personal loans, it is essential to approach the decision with a lot of thought before making a final choice. In order to make an educated decision that is in line with your long-term financial well-being, you should first determine your financial capacities, then carefully analyze the terms, and last investigate other loan choices.